Ugh, god damn it. No, I don't want to get up.
Morning, buddy!
Morning, Dave. How are you holding up? You took one hell of a punch.
Just some heavy bruising. The doc was worried about internal bleeding, but I guess I got lucky. How about you? You were out way longer than I was.
I'm fine, just exhausted mostly. Still can't believe I got tranked like I was an escaped zoo animal or something. That's my Shining Nova story. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, the hero that took down Dr. Calamity's Ultra Death Bot? They shot me with an elephant tranquilizer. Yeah, it was fine. I just drooled a little. But nothing's bruised, and I don't have a concussion, so I guess I can't complain. Kind of a nice change of pace from being punched or blasted into unconsciousness again when I think about it.
Well, I'm just glad to hear you're okay. We lost a lot of the squad, so I need everyone who's left to be working at peak efficiency.
How many did we end up leaving behind? Feels like at least half.
Sadly, about 60% of our valued teammates gave up their freedom for our cause.
And how do you know they were arrested? Some could have gotten away.
Oh no, everyone got rounded up. It was on the front page of the Cape and Cowl website.
Cape and Cowl, huh? They actually covered us? That doesn't happen a lot.
Yep, it was quite the day. I bet Lord Bedlam is thrilled, and I'm sure the next phase of his master plan is right around the corner.
Even with all those losses, how?
Why, with some old-fashioned hard work and gumption, of course. If veteran workers like you double your task list, I'm sure we'll be able to stay right on schedule.
On schedule for what? We don't even know what the next step in his master plan is. You know, assuming he even has one.
Exactly! That's why we have to be prepared for every possible plan he prepares. That's what I mean by peak efficiency, Stan. But don't you worry about that. You just leave all the planning to me. All you have to focus on is all the new work you have to do.
Thanks. Really appreciate your sacrifice.
Sure thing, buddy. That's what being a squad supervisor is all about.
If you say so. Anyway, I gotta try to scrub this ass kicking off me. I'll see you at assembly, man.
Good morning, my loyal compatriots! Well, most of my loyal compatriots. Some of them. An amount. You'll notice that we have a few new faces here. After the success of yesterday's operation, Madam Scorpion and her organization have agreed to help compensate for our sudden personnel shortage. But I'll let her explain the details for herself. So let's all give a warm Lord Bedlam welcome to Madam Scorpion and all our new comrades for joining us in our unending Ferris wheel of triumph! Madam, take it away.
Thank you. Today, your organization is making an important step forward. Today, you join a select group of the most elite supervillain organizations at the cutting edge of our industry. Normally, a day like yesterday would have been devastating for a small team like yours. How could you hope to replace so much manpower so quickly? In the past, it would be impossible. But today, you can. Because today, the Scorpion Group is proud to welcome you to the closed beta of our newest project, Henchman, the world's first gig-based henchman contracting platform. Before you are the results, a contingent of micro-earners ready to participate in our shared villainous economy. They have the freedom to choose when to hench and who to hench for, and today, they've chosen to hench with you. You see, with Henchman, an organization like yours can operate as a small, family-like unit for day-to-day operations, but temporarily bolster its ranks through our platform at any time. You can have it all. And let's be honest, that's why we're all in this business, isn't it? So thank you for the welcome. And in turn, I welcome you to the future. The future of your organization. The future of supervillainy. The future of the world itself. And you will be taking an active role in that future. Thanks to the data you retrieved yesterday, we at the Scorpion Group are nearly ready to take Henchman to the next level, and we'll be working with you to do so. So, in the coming weeks, I will be staying on site to help manage your operations. As part of that, you will receive new equipment, your facilities will be inspected, and your individual performances will be reviewed. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you.
Thank you, Madam Scorpion. Now, while all our recruits are fully henchman certified, this is their first day here, so that means that for today, you'll all be in charge of their orientation. They may only be with us for a few weeks or months, but while they're here, they are our brothers and sisters in arms. So that means they need to know the ins and outs of working for Team Bedlam. Anyway, we should have the same number of new recruits as veterans. So once we're done, I'd like everyone who was here yesterday to pair off with someone wearing a name tag. Once you have your newbie, give them the tour, show them your weekly routine, and just teach them the ropes. Remember, the security cameras work again, so we'll know if you decide to sneak off to watch web flicks.
You're so funny, Lord Bedlam!
Anyway, dismissed. And remember, the nefarious tribunal that controls our society must be exterminated. Remain ever vigilant against its subliminal advertising and unfunny meme generation algorithms. Sorry, almost forgot. Carry on.
Hi there, I'm Dave. Nice to meet you, Jared. Gosh, you're just going to love being a part of the Lord Bedlam family. We're all like a bunch of second cousins here. Now, bring it in. I'm a hugger, not a shaker. Come on. Wait, where are you going?
nice to meet you. I'm Kate.
And why does your name tag say Beatrice?
Oh shit, it does?
No, it definitely says Kate.
Oh! Oh, you were making a joke about?
How I already know your name. Because it says on your name tag.
Right. I guess it's a little silly to tell you that, huh?
Nah, you're just being polite. I'm Stan, by the way. Guess that makes me kinda rude.
Wow, a Stan. I'm not sure I've ever met one.
You mean ever met one under 60?
No. I mean,
Hey, I admit it. It's an old man name. The only benefit is that if you're ever cool enough, you get to be Stan the Man.
so are you cool enough?
Well, I'm wearing this goofy purple uniform, so no, definitely not.
Okay, Stan, who isn't the man. Up for giving me the tour?
Sure thing. I hope you like stone walls and fluorescent lighting, because you're gonna be seeing them all day. Let's get the exciting part out of the way. I'll show you the research wing. Come on.
Right behind you. Why did we stop?
Because this is it. Behold, the crown jewel of Lord Bedlam's fortress, the research wing.
Are you sure? It doesn't really seem like a jewel or a crown.
Well, Lord Bedlam did put up majestic golden emblems of his face around the entire base, so it's kinda like a crown, don't you think?
Oh no, that's definitely tungsten, not gold. It has a similar density, so it can be hard to tell, but I've seen a lot of fakes. Those aren't even gold plated. I think you just painted over them.
Tungsten, gold, unobtainium, what's the difference? It's all metal, so close enough. They're still regal and majestic, right?
There are 94 different basic types of metal on the periodic table, so I wouldn't say close enough, no. But you're clearly more of a poet than a scientist.
Well, I did take a poetry elective in college. Slept through most of it, but at least some of it got through. So I guess I'd agree. But hey, that's why I work outside the doors and not behind them.
I see. So you work as a guard here.
On Tuesdays, we rotate around daily, so on other days I guard other places or do grunt work.
So, are you going to open one of these?
Open what?
The doors. I mean, how else are you going to show me the rooms?
The rooms? Oh no, I can't do that.
Is this because I made fun of the hallway?
No, seriously, I actually can't do that.
Oh, come on. I promise I won't tell on you. Just a little bitty peek.
You don't understand. I literally can't go through any of these doors. I just guard them.
Oh. Wait, seriously? You guard doors that you can't enter.
Yeah, that's standard henchman procedure. We don't get to know the big plans or anything. Cogs in the machine and all that. It's actually a security thing, too. You know, in case some guy in a cape dangles us over the edge of a building and gets us to talk. Or if they disguise themselves as a henchman and trick us into opening the door.
No way! People actually try that?
People don't just try it, it worked. It was like one of the go-to moves in the 80s. That's why the rules got made. Do the other villains on the Henchcan app not follow the Secret Lair patrol regulations?
Well, I actually didn't do much patrol, so...
Seriously? I mean, if you got some specialized skills, you can get a lot less. But never? You've gotta be the luckiest henchman alive.
Yeah, I guess. So, is that your job here? You guard this hallway?
Nah, just Tuesdays, thankfully. As much as I love my door, I don't think I could watch it 24/7. Come on, I'll introduce you. Kate, meet door 1385. Inanimate object extraordinaire and my ward every Tuesday from 9 to 5.
Nice to meet it. And you have no idea what's in this room.
Nope, and you won't either. This bad boy requires level 4 security clearance to get through, one of only a dozen in the whole base. It's very important. You should be impressed.
I'd be more impressed if I knew what was behind it.
No idea, but it's a big deal. So probably Lord Bedlam's snow globe collection. Or a super weapon. It's a toss-up.
I see. So, what was that about college earlier? Did you graduate?
Yep, Richardson State. Go fighting whatever we were called.
I take it you weren't the captain of the football team.
Are you doubting my athleticism? I'll have you know that I have the agility of at least, 2 whole panthers.
Right, you just choose not to use it.
Hey, work smarter, not harder.
Alright, smart guy. What were you doing in college then?
Majoring in history. So basically, I joined a very expensive nonfiction book club.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with books. I actually really like reading, though I'm usually into fiction and literature myself. For a while, I was buying so many that I feel like I had to get a new bookcase every few months.
Wow, you have a place with your own furniture? I guess I figured this henchcan thing would mean you were drifting from lair to lair.
Oh, no, I meant my old place. Back in college, I majored in mechanical engineering, but I read a lot. I even tried to write a little on my own.
Really? You wrote stories? Did you finish any?
Well, yes, but... Shit. I didn't mean to tell you that.
Uh-oh, someone's a little embarrassed about their Professor Anomaly fan fiction.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with fanfic. Can we talk about something else?
All right, sure. Something else. Something else. So, you're a mechanical engineer? That must be interesting. I mean, to some people. Probably you. I don't know anything about it, though.
Well, yeah, I like it. That's why I studied it.
Did you always, though? Were you like one of those kids making engines out of popsicle sticks in kindergarten?
No, nothing like that. You make me sound like that kid on the show. What was it called?
Wait, you're not talking about Bethany Britannica, Girl Genius.
Oh god, you watched that too?
You kidding me? Bethany was my girl. Every time she'd get into trouble, she'd invent something super specific out of cardboard and toothpaste. The kid's a legend.
Absolutely none of those inventions made sense, though. I don't think the writers did a single second of research.
Well, yeah, they didn't have the internet back then. How could they even do research, Kate? How, I ask you? Not that most kids would care all that much.
Yeah, my friends certainly didn't. I was the only one who'd ever point that stuff out, and they always gave me crap for it.
So, was that what got you interested in engineering? You just wanted to show Bethany Britannica what for?
Kind of, actually. Though I also got a lot of it from my dad. He'd teach me little things while I watched him work on his cars, and eventually I was hooked. I just really like creating things, I guess. Sometimes I'll make little stuff, just for fun. Nothing too functional, just like gadgets. I'm a factory for useless stuff.
Hey, the only things I produce are sarcasm and disappointment, so you've already got a leg up on me by default.
You're awfully hard on yourself. I'm sure you do plenty of good things.
I don't know about good. Sometimes I don't do bad things. I guess that counts for something.
I think there are people who would agree with that.
Okay, I think we've seen all there is to see here. Let's hit the game room.
Sounds good. Lead the way. So this is the game room, huh?
Yep, our pride and joy. There's a couple of game consoles hooked up to that TV over in that corner, a snack machine over there, and the crown jewel in the middle, the big damn table.
Well, it is definitely big. But, what's with all the dice on it?
Oh, they're 10-sided. We use them for spells and swords every other Friday.
You guys play SNS? I've gotta say, I never would have guessed that.
I know, I'm even nerdier than I look. But it gets even better. I don't just play, I run the whole campaign. Admit it, you're impressed.
Oh yeah, I'm dazzled. Starstruck even. So I guess we ran out of important things to see already, and you decided that you might as well show me your nerdy hobbies? Is that it?
What, you're not impressed by the big damn table? We all chipped in a little for that bad boy, you know. It was a real team effort.
You didn't just steal it? Not very villainous of you.
Maybe not, but it's certainly more practical. Have you ever tried to steal furniture before? We tried that one time. Emphasis on one time. Did not end well, let me tell you. And this was just one of those Swedish stores where the furniture comes in a little box.
Did you at least get some meatballs out of the deal?
Nope. One of my squad mates tried to raid the food court, but she got lost trying to get back to the rest of the group. Always wondered what happened to her. It was a big disaster, basically. Crimson Typhoon had his poster on the revenge wall for a good month.
The revenge wall? Sounds ominous.
No, it's where that poster of Shining Nova is. See?
Oh, that's charming, in a way. You guys really don't like Shining Nova, huh?
Someone doesn't anyway. That definitely went up a little faster than normal, but then Nova did tear through us like paper mache.
Well, that's the closest most of these guys will ever get to laying a finger on Shining Nova, so they need to get their shots in where they can, I guess.
Yeah, you're telling me. I found that out firsthand. Still feeling that ass whooping, honestly.
Well, don't be too hard on yourself. Shining Nova's at the national level, and Lord Bedlam isn't even on most people's radars. You guys didn't stand a chance, honestly.
Hey, come on, we stood a little chance. Like, a tiny bit. Non-zero, anyway.
Effectively zero. So, are any of those darts yours, by the way?
Me? Nah, it's not really my style. Lord Bedlam had a nemesis for a bit, and it just seemed exhausting. Also a little romantic. I don't know, man. Supervillains are weird.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You don't seem like that kind of guy.
Well, since it doesn't sound like you're that into the revenge wall either, why don't you join our SNS session tomorrow night? The only vengeance that might be enacted there is if Zach rolls 2 natural ones in a row and throws his dice in the trash.
That does sound mildly more sane. I'll think about it. No promises.
Sure, no pressure. But if you show, I promise it'll be fun. I swear on my poor lost squad mate and the meatballs they never got.
So, I'm curious. How did you end up here?
I was listening to Chill Beats to Wallow in Student Loan Debt 2 on YouTube, and one of his recruitment ads popped up. So I applied. Simple as that.
Seriously, Wait, are you for real? He put an ad online? On freaking HooTube?
Yep, it was a lot less annoying than the ads I'd usually get, if you can believe it. At least it wasn't an influencer filming themselves in vertical video mode.
That is... wow. I always wondered how the C-list guys recruited so many bodies, but I'd never have thought they'd be so... direct.
Ouch, C-list? Okay, big shot, how did you get recruited?
Definitely not like that. But seriously, I meant, why did you end up here?
I don't know, I just kinda did. Does it matter why?
It's just that you don't seem to have the, fervor of some of your peers. You haven't praised the almighty Lord Bedlam one time.
Hey, I like Lord Bedlam, don't get me wrong. He's a good boss, but that's just it. He's not my god or oh captain my captain or anything like that. He's just my boss.
So what? This whole thing is about the money for you?
And the benefits. Don't forget the benefits.
But isn't the big money in the freelance stuff?
What, like a mercenary? No way, I wouldn't last doing that. I don't have the skills, or the testosterone.
Or the ruthlessness?
that either. Besides, there's something to be said for a steady paycheck and a roof over your head every night. Well, a mountain over your head. Same difference.
Is that really it? This isn't the only job with a paycheck, you know.
Jeez, aren't you curious? Am I really that interesting?
I just want to know, that's all. Why become a henchman?
Honestly, it's like I said, I just did. I needed a job, and this was a job. Not everyone has the luxury of trying to do what they love. The world's full of people who just clock in and clock out. I guess I'm one of them.
It just seems a little odd to have that attitude about all this, is all.
Is it? I've got a uniform, I've got assignments, and I've got a boss. It seems like a normal job to me.
You're reaching, and you're forgetting the whole crime thing.
Hey, it's not like Lord Bedlam is out there murdering people. Rules are made to be broken, right?
And you're okay with all of it.
Well, I mean, not all of it. I could live without the hostage stuff. Look, the point is, there is no great big why to it. I didn't grow up dreaming to be a henchman, but that's fine with me.
If you say so, just keep in mind that Lord Bedlam isn't your only boss anymore.
Oh, you're talking about Madam Scorpion? I guess you're right, but that's just temporary, isn't it?
Sure, but still, I wouldn't advertise that whole clock in, clock out thing with her, alright?
Really? She's that intense?
You have no idea.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. All that's left to show is the cafeteria, which is great because I'm starving.
Alright, I expect a thrilling conclusion.
I'd promise that you won't be disappointed, but I'm an honest man. Come on, it's this way.